Yeah, it's truck tour time! What's going on, YouTube? Little guy coming at you here with a truck tour. Finally had the time to film the truck tour video, and this is the brand new 2018 Volvo VNL 860 Globetrotter. That's right. Okay, so you've all seen the outside of the truck already. We're going to start on the inside. And then we'll work our way to the outside, okay? We're going to start here with the dashboard area, and then we're going to work our way back to the bunk. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to get started. Alright, so check it out. We're going to take a look at the brand new dash cluster, gauge cluster section, and show you guys how it works and what it looks like and whatnot. Right now I do have the truck idling because it's like 85 degrees outside. It's a little warm. Got the AC running. We do not have an APU on this truck at the moment. I don't have an APU yet because I was told that this truck at idle is one of the most efficient idles on the market. So I haven't really had any issues with idling the truck when it's hot or when I'm running the TV and all that good stuff. As far as burning up fuel for idling, I haven't had that many issues with burning up fuel. So I might not get an APU because of that, you know. Oh, but what about the DEF system? Like I said, the system is designed to idle and not clog up the DEF system. It's a brand new engine, brand new setup. Let me show you here. So back to the gauge cluster section. Everything has been kind of redesigned a little bit. You have your RPMs over here. You have water temperature, oil pressure, turbo PSI up there. That's you know, the turbo gauge pretty much. You got your DEF tank gauge. You have your fuel gauge. You have the brake pressure gauge. So when you hit the brakes, it tells you how much brake pressure you're applying. Obviously your speedometer. You have your parking, not parking, why am I, that's such a rookie mistake. You have your secondary air and your primary air, okay? Those are the air gauges right there. Focus a little bit better, okay? So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna show you guys here on the steering wheel. You press this button here and it brings you into the menu system. I'm gonna kind of show you guys real quick some of the features it has and what you can do with it. So you come in here and you go into vehicle info, for instance. First page is your fuel economy. Shows you what your MPGs are and your trip gallons, how many gallons you guys used. Let's go up here, suspension. This is letting me know how much weight is on the drive tires in PSI. And for this truck here, 55 PSI is pretty much 34,000 pounds. So anything over 55 PSI, and I gotta make sure I'm not overweight. So that's for the drive axle. This is my regen status. Right now I'm obviously golden. This is the distance gauge, all that good stuff, showing you the MPGs, the gallons, the miles, all that good stuff. This is the brake pressure, primary and secondary. These are other gauges. This is your exhaust temperature and your battery voltage. Fuel economy again, and let's go back here. Tire monitor, pretty cool. Check this out. Shows you your tire pressure, front. It shows you the pressure and the tire temperature. Okay, shows you the drives as well. So all the tires on the tractor, it shows you the tire pressure and tire temp, and it's pretty accurate for the most part. Let's go to the next screen. Pop-up notices is you know, stuff if something goes wrong. Pre-trip assist, which is really cool. It'll do all the lights and all that good stuff. It'll even do an air brake leak down test. I'm gonna have to do a video on this stuff separately because it's gonna take too long to do in this video, but it does do all that stuff. It's pretty cool. let's see, truck data. So this is where you come in and look to see if you have any fault codes and all that good stuff. And you can view active faults, engine ECU, no faults, obviously. All the different transmission, ABS, instrument cluster, vehicle ECU, climate control, light control module, airbag module, gear shift modules, tire monitor, the Volvo driver assist, no faults, obviously. Forward imager, lane change support, that's the lane departure, safety direct processor. I mean, there's a lot of different modules here that could fail. Cluster self-test, which is pretty cool. Check this out. Let's see here. Boom. Pretty cool. A lot of colors. Once it goes through the test, hit enter, and you're golden. Go back in here. Let's see. Speaker test. Pretty cool there. Lane departure warning. Okay, that's pretty cool. And lane, it lets me know if there's somebody creeping up in my blind spot. What's this one do? This one here is for the collision avoidance. So it flashes that sound, and it also flashes red up onto the windshield as a heads-up display, which is pretty cool. And if you don't hit the brakes, the truck will do it for you. This truck does have hill start assist. Obviously it's disabled because we're parked. Basically what that is, it's a system designed for when you're on a hill and you don't roll. The truck won't let you roll backwards, which is really cool while it's engaged. General info tells you your latitude and longitude, where you're at, vehicle ID. System volume levels. This is really cool here. So I'm going to put the blinker on real quick. Hear how quiet that is? I'm going to put the hazards on. Hear how quiet that is? It's because I turned everything down. Let me show you how. Go in here to system volume levels, and you can turn everything down. Not all the way off, just pretty far down. And you guys, I'm pretty sure you heard it, but it's not that loud. And then you can turn it up, obviously. So let's go turn it up and show you how loud it can get and how crazy it can get. Let's do that. Turn it up, watch. Alright, now, let's save that, back out. Hear how loud it is now? That's freaking annoying. Who the hell wants to hear all that clicking while you're backing up? So I turn it down. I turn all that stuff down. So that's pretty much it for the menu, obviously, here on the gauge cluster. Let me show you what else we got going on for this dashboard here. Alright, so we're starting over here with the steering wheel. It's a leather wrapped steering wheel with the orange stitching, which is really nice. It feels really good on the hand. You got all your light controls here, cruise control, collision avoidance, monitor settings and stuff. The like I said, your phone for Bluetooth, the mute button, the volume buttons. Over here you have the menu button, the home button to go to the main screen, obviously. You have a different menu button here that does the display options, to change your display options. Music settings for your MP3 and volume control, your horn, and then your air horn is this bad boy here. These are your city horns. You got your light control here, dashboard dimming switch there. This is for the catwalk lights. Over here on the door, since we're over here, you've got your mirror heater up top, the door locks, which are power, the mirrors and whatnot. Windows are here, and this is the handle for the door. Down here on the door, you've got lights, which is really neat. Come on, go back on. There we go. Lights on the door, orange stitching throughout. Nice. It's not leather, but it's really nice plastic, I guess you could call it. Moving along. These are aftermarket. I put these on. These aren't the stock ones, obviously. Differential lock, cruise control button, fifth wheel slide, hill assist button, and this is the and this one here is for dumping the airbags on the drive axle when you're dropping a trailer. This here obviously is the trolley brake, trailer brake. Over here on the side of the steering wheel, you have your engine brake, and I'll explain to you how that works real quick. First notch is automatic mode, okay, and that will only work when your foot is on the brake. Level 1 is on all the time, level 2 is on all the time, level 3 is on all the time, and at level 3 you're at 95% engine brake. When you have it down to level 3 and push this button, it really goes like 100% and really cranks up the RPMs, and the engine brake really works really strong, really well. I haven't really used the button that much. I don't need it. I leave it in 3 when I'm going down hills and stuff, and it works fine. But if I really need to slow down fast, press that button and that joker will slow down very quickly. Over here you have something new for the 2018 model for the Volvo VNL. They have intermittent wipers now where you don't have to do all this crazy shit like you used to have to do. You just put it in level 1 and use this knob here like in a car, which is really awesome. And then you have on and then fast and all that other good stuff. And then they have this button here for the rain sensing system. Press that button and then you have turned on the rain sensing wipers. I haven't used it yet because I'm not a fan of that, you know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it does have rain sensing wipers, okay? Alright, moving along. You got your air conditioning set up over here. And then you got your stereo. And then you got your Gearshift selector. Reverse, neutral drive, manual mode, economy mode, or performance mode. And then plus and minus to change gears manually. Okay? Let's go down here, check it out. You have your cup holder section, which is all new design. Watch this. Oh. You can move the cup holders around to your liking. I'm actually going to get 2 more cup holders because there's no cup holders over there. Okay? Over there I have my water. Don't mind that mess over there. It's just my case of water, and I have my garbage bag right there. Okay? So yeah, but I'm going to have 2 more cup holders here, so I'll have 4 total, which will be nice. I like cup holders. But if you only have 2, you can move them around to wherever you want. And they're pretty damn big. They fit a really big coffee cup, obviously. Okay, moving along. Over here I have my iPad running my GPS, and you know, I'm using Google Earth. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Google Earth isn't truck safe. It isn't. But I've been driving long enough to know where I'm not supposed to be. And if I'm really unsure, I use this app right here. Smart Truck Route. As long as your tablet has data on it, you can use this app. And it's really cool because it's just like Google Earth, because it gives you satellite view. See where I'm at here? Hold on. Come on now. Come on. Oh, now it's going to accidentally on me? Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm at the Walmart DC. But yeah, so this is what I use for my GPS. I listen to Pandora. As you can see, I have power plugged in, and then I have an aux cord going around to my stereo, which we'll talk about later. So how I have this iPad held up right now is with some Velcro. So, see that? Just pull it off. And behind it's just some Velcro. I know it's not cut aesthetically pretty, but I can put the iPad up like this, or I could do it like that and have it all crooked like that. No, we don't want it crooked. Let's make it straight. There we go. But hold on, let me show you these gauges back here first. So we got some gauges hidden behind the iPad here. You've got your drive tires, the hubs, temperature gauge, which is really cool. That's the hub temperature gauge. And then you also have your engine oil temp, and I don't know what that one is actually. That's engine oil temp, and that's a temp I think that's the... I don't know what that is, actually. That's a gear. What is that? No. I don't know what that is. Who knows what that one is? I'm having a brain fart. I don't know what that is. Help me out. Comment below. These are just dummy buttons. There's nothing here yet. Yeah, so these buttons down here are for the sleeper, fan control, overhead light, and these are 2 dummy buttons that don't do anything yet, but they will soon. Alright, up top we've got storage, obviously. Over here I have a speaker for my CB. You have a 12 volt plug up here that's hooked up for my dash cam. You have the Bluetooth microphone. You have your lane departure button to turn it off if you want. Over here you got the CB, obviously, which is very easily installed. I have the cable for the dash cam running through the cabinet and then down through the top of the cabinet there, so that there's no wires showing for the dash cam. And then for the speaker, I have that wire running through the speaker there. For the CB, I have running through there as well. You got more space over there, obviously, and then up top you've got a whole bunch of space. Okay, that's one thing about this truck. It's got space for days. Okay, whole bunch of space. Okay, cabinets on both sides. Look, there's my cookies I was talking about. I haven't opened them up yet. I haven't opened them up yet. So yeah, so storage up here that goes all the way back. And then storage on the other side as well. Okay. It's got a sunlight. And I did this a little differently than normally because this thing comes with a little suction cup for the middle. And then you're supposed to just suction cup it to the glass. But the shape of this cover is like round. And to put it up there, it looks silly, you know, covering the gray. So what I did was I pulled down on the material a little bit and then stuffed it in, tucked it in, so that way it just looks neat. Okay, all right, let's talk about these seats real quick. These are leather seats, okay, and it's taken me some time to get used to them because I haven't had leather seats in even my car in quite a while. Cool thing about them, because they're leather, is they're also heated and cooled. Press this button here and it turns on the air conditioner for the seat, or you can press that and do heat, which is awesome because one day I was using it and oh my god, it was amazing for my back. But yes, heated and cooled leather seats with the orange piping. Very, very comfortable. It's got the back massager thing there. It's got all the different lumbar supports. These all fill up with air and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. Very cool seat for this truck. Up front, we have carpet up front. Now, I gotta tell you, I was a little nervous about having this carpet at first. I was worried about it getting stained and getting dirty. But this carpet is doing really well. I use my vacuum and I vacuum it up and it stays pretty clean. I think they Scotch guarded it or something. I don't know. But it's a 3-piece system, obviously, and it's holding up pretty well so far. Alright, that's pretty much the front of the truck. We're going to step back here into the lounge and show you what we got going on back here. Oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. This is my workstation. I've got my candle going for the aroma. Ooh. This is the way that the setup looks with the table up, okay, in lounge mode, okay? In order for me to take it out of lounge mode and go into bunk mode, the cushions have to get lifted up like this. You lift up your cushions, pull the table down, fold the cushions back down. Problem is with this setup is that these cushions are not comfortable like a mattress, okay? And I don't like sleeping on the cushions. So I leave the table set up and then I just sleep up on the top bunk, okay? But let me show you this anyway. So up underneath the cushions you have storage that leads under the bunk. You just lift this up and you get up underneath the bunk. Storage for days. You have your cabin bunk air filter right there, which is easily accessible. It also has a little subwoofer right over here where my finger is. Also behind this cushion is more storage. Back here, I'm going to try to move this without knocking over my coffee pot. But down there you have more storage down in there in that cabinet area, which which is nice. It's got a lot of LED lights that come stock with the truck, as you can see, and those little ones change colors to blue. The front ones change colors to red. Let me show you real quick. So that's blue, light blue, or dim, and then that's red, and then dim, and then white. Or no, blue. Let's go back to white. There we go, white. So yeah, so this is my workstation. I got my little vacuum under there that I use to vacuum the carpet. Like I said, the carpet is holding up very nicely, as you can see. And obviously, space for days back in there. Lots of space. Alright, now we're over here on the left side of the bunk area, okay? And this is, I have my microwave in here. I have a toaster oven, Velcroed to the top of it, because the first day that I put it in, it bumped and bumped and bumped and slid off and fell out. So I used a little piece of Velcro. You guys know I all love Velcro. A little Velcro to make sure it doesn't fly off the microwave. I have my vaping batteries charging right there. The electrical outlets for this truck, the main outlets are in this cabinet behind the drawers. And it's the same for the other side. I'll show you that in a second. So I have a power strip up in there for the microwave and toaster oven, and then I have another power strip that comes out here for my phone charger and my battery chargers, all that good stuff. Alright, we're gonna open up this fridge. It's one of the biggest fridges in the land right now for the trucking industry. Check this thing out. This thing's huge. Look at how deep it goes. It goes way back there. 3 big shelves. 2 big shelves on the door, which is awesome. And then check out this freezer. Big freezer. Bunch of chicken, hamburger meat, some sausage, some chicken cordon bleus. We're going to be doing some cooking videos on this stuff, so stay tuned for that. But yes, look at how much food you could store in this fridge, so that way you can cook in your truck and all that good stuff. Yeah, a whole, yeah, ooh. Alright, now we're on the right side of the truck. Right side of the bunk area. Down there you have a cabinet where I have my DVDs, some pretzels, my camera gear in this cabinet here. Oh no, knocking things over here. Stay there. This cabinet here is your wardrobe closet. Very big wardrobe closet. Okay. Moving along to the fun stuff. Got myself a 32-inch flat screen on the mount that came with the truck. Show you guys that real quick. Let me go back here. There we go. This is the mount that came with the truck, and it holds up to 32-inch TV. As you can see, sitting down in the bunk, looking up the TV, it's pretty damn big. I wouldn't recommend getting anything bigger, because it's going to be very hard to deal with. So when I'm driving, I usually leave it like this, closed up. That's it, pretty much closed up. It's not latched, but that's what it looks like when it's latched and secured in that position there. And then when I go to bed at night, I got to pull it out like this, and then I got to kind of swing it like that so I can get up on the ladder. Let's show you that real quick. It's the ladder. Climb up into the top bunk, as you can see. Okay, so let's show you the top bunk real quick. So up here I have my speakers. Those are powered, pretty much DJ speakers. I have the power and the wires running down up underneath the bunk, into the cabinet, down into the mixing board. So basically, let's talk about the stereo real quick. So we've got 2 powered speakers, both 200 watts apiece. Okay, their own built-in amplifiers. And then down here we have a DJ mixer controlling everything, obviously. And then we have a powered home theater subwoofer, 10-inch, no, 8-inch, 10-inch, I can't remember, 10-inch sub, 180 watts I think, or 200 watt sub. And I'm sure you guys have seen the videos before, but this thing really sounds good. But it works for now because the stock stereo sucks. stock stereo. Well, let me. I'm an audiophile, okay? That means that I'm one for sound. Sorry about that. Messing with the settings. But yeah, I gotta have my tunes. So I need a little bit more than the stock stereo could offer. Moving along, I know we're jumping around here, but bear with me. We're almost done. So behind the speakers there, and I installed those speakers. You guys are gonna be like, oh, that's so ghetto. Why would you do that to a new truck? And it's my truck, I'm paying for it, I don't wanna hear shit. Anyway, so some basic little L brackets to hold it onto that cabinet. Behind there, there's storage in there when I have some stuff. Storage in there, storage in there. There's storage up behind there in that little cubby hole. There's another cubby hole up in the back of that cabinet. There's lights up there. Lights up there, right? This bunk does fold up. If I wanted to, it could fold up, but I have it down, obviously, so I can sleep. So obviously, also, I know we're bouncing around, don't mind me. So yeah, here's the TV. We're gonna move it over real quick. Show you this cabinet here. Got the PlayStation 4. It's got PlayStation games. I got a little fan that I point up into the bunk at night when I'm not idling to keep myself cool. I know the wires are a mess right now because I was moving some stuff around before. Also have my LED lights that we talked about before. These ones here are the front set. They change colors, okay, which is pretty cool. Bunch of different colors. They do a bunch of cool stuff, as you can see. Wait a minute, where's the button? Show you. They do all that cool stuff. I had the same exact set for the back, but the back broke. So I replaced the back with just a blue standard 16 feet, you know, of LED, blue LED that goes all the way around and then meets back up over here. But the front one, the front still changes colors, as you can see. And then up top here I have basic LED rope that I got from Walmart, 16 feet of that as well. Actually, it's 2 strands, so 32 feet of LED top and bottom. This one I just have tucked in to the seams, as you can see, just tucked in. No glue, no tape, no nothing, just tucked in, as you can see. And then these ones over here are tucked in as well. Tucked in, tucked in, tucked in, tucked in. And then we use the double-sided tape that came with it to stick it here and stick it. And then this one came with double-sided tape as well, but the double-sided tape on this one didn't work so well. So a little bit of crazy glue dabs, just a little dab here and there, you know, everywhere, you know, to hold it up so it doesn't fall down while I'm driving. Now the way these lights are powered, these ones are plugged in through that little module right there, and they're plugged into the power strip, so 110 for these ones. These ones are 12 volt, so plugged in to the cigarette lighter. Alright, so up top here, up top we have, my shoe game is on swole apparently up here. I got my drone up there, haircut and stuff, shoes, and some other cool stuff up there. On this side, I forgot to show you, is where I have my little skillet. I have a little skillet, and I have some junk food up there for when I go crazy, but I have that little skillet right there that we're going to be cooking all the chicken and burgers on until I get my little barbecue. And like I said, stay tuned for that because we're going to be doing some crazy cooking videos. We're going to be purchasing one of the little barbecues that I had years ago, a little tailgate barbecue with the propane, and we're going to be cooking up some steaks. We're going to be doing it real big because I'm on this whole fitness thing and trying to lose weight, trying to cook in the truck and eat healthy instead of eating at the fast food all the time. So that's why the fridge is full of food. That's why I got all my cooking apparatuses. The only thing I got to get now is the barbecue. Alright, so that's the inside of the truck. I've shown you pretty much everything that is in here and how it works and all that good stuff. I don't think I've missed anything. So we're going to work our way to the outside. We're going to show you the door placard here, kind of go over the specs of the truck to show you everything, show you the engine, and yeah, then we'll finish up the video. Alright, over here we got the door placard. Got your VIN number up top, engine type and horsepower, the D13 455 horsepower, 1850 foot-pounds of torque. It's got the 12-speed automatic I-shift transmission. It's got, let's see here, what else we got? 13,200 pound front axle. Let's go down a little bit to the rear. Focus, come on. I don't know what all that jibber jabber is. Maybe somebody can school me on that. Rear axle, but that's the specs on the rear axle. If it would ever focus. That's the chassis, paint. Frame is black, obviously. All right, we're moving over here. Don't mind the wind. Sorry if it's loud. To open up your side box, just pull on this little string here, and then you pull open the side box. On this side here, I have my tools and stuff. You know, for when I need some tools if something breaks. I've got tools. I've got tools for days. Tools for days. My little charger for the battery for the blower to clean out the trailer when it's, you know, not filthy, and I can just blow it out instead of waiting in line for a trailer washout. That's the battery. That's the little blower. Get yourself one. Get yourself one. Go to Walmart, go to Lowe's, Home Depot, spend 30 bucks and get a little battery operated blower. It's got a 20-volt lithium battery. It lasts long enough to do the whole trailer spick and span. Alright, check it out. So this is the outside of the truck. If you haven't already seen it, please don't mind the fact that it's filthy right now. It's really dirty. As you can see, really dirty. Way too dirty for me. Got duals in the back. It's got 2 lights in the back. It's got 1 stack for the exhaust. It's got the load lock rack installed over here. This side, this tank is pretty damn big actually. This is a, on this side of the truck you have a 150-gallon tank that goes all the way up there. This side has a 100-gallon tank. The reason why they did that was so that way we could leave room up in there for an APU one day if we need one. So this is the outside of the truck, obviously. It's got the chicken lights down lower than the older style. This is the new style where they have the chrome down low. It's got a 227-inch wheelbase, so it's not that long, which makes the turning radius freaking awesome. It's got the Globetrotter logo right there, as you can see. Oh yeah. Go ahead and take a look at the front. It has LED headlights, LED fog lights, and it also has the LED marker that is in the shape of like a V, which is really cool. Alright, let's check out the engine here. This is the brand new D13 by Volvo. They made some changes from the old D13s of yesteryear. It's pretty much the same except for the computer, the ECU, and the way that it's programmed. It's more fuel efficient, if you will. So you have your fuse box up here, you have your air lines, washer fluid fill, you have your oil dipstick, oil fill, power steering, steering box, cooling system, obviously. It's a little bit dirty, the engine right now, but this is how it looks. And check this out. This is the best part. The front suspension now has a sway bar in the front. And what the sway bar does in the front is it mimics having air suspension in the front. So this truck rolls and flows like a cloud with that new setup in the front. Really nice setup. It also has disc brakes all the way around. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, disc brakes, front and rear. And I gotta tell you, the damn thing stops like a car. It really does. Here on the other side, you have your turbo. Okay. All the turbo housing and whatnot. Fuel filter, which is still pretty damn clean. Coolant level. Air filter. But yeah, so far so good. This thing is running like a champ. One more thing before we go, you guys. I want to show you how this new steering wheel tilts and telescopes. It's really cool. It's actuated by air. So the little pedal here is actually, I don't know how they do it, but it's, I'm trying to duck down here to get in frame. It's on air, but it swivels in 2 directions. Check this out. So when you put your foot all the way to the floor, you could pull it out, down, and then up. But when you lift your foot halfway off the pedal, halfway down, it does this. See that? So when you press all the way down and get it to where you want it, and then you could halfway up do this stuff, which makes it very adjustable for your liking. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. We've seen the inside here. We've seen the engine bay. We saw how dirty the outside is. And that's pretty much it. I know this video is kind of long, overdue, and the video itself is long, but I do appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you leave a comment below. Hit the like button on your way out. And yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Oh, also, check out the links in the description box.
Huh.